up.
All right, stop. Okay.
I mean, he's all sweaty and worked up.
He's
all worked up.
Jesus.
Kevin,
keep it.
Kevin, that's
together.
not gonna fly here. Kevin, that kind of the way you look right now, that ain't gonna fly here.
What did you like better?
He's licking his chops.
Did you like me performing Sunflower or Rocco's Crush video? Let us know in the chat.
Sunflower. Yeah. Let us know.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that song has a name?
It does now.
Kevin,
I just named it.
Oh, nice.
Because that was not cool.
I'm gonna go, everyone. Thank you for hanging out.
I'm gonna walk you out.
Oh, thank you. Are you coming back?
Was that all
Just
about?
the big boys now.
Good.
Yin and Yang,
Adults can
Ebony
talk.
and Ivory.
The adults can speak.
The Italian Stallion and the freaking Puerto Rican together at last.
I wasn't ready for that.
You like that? That's what
I wasn't. I
all
never
about.
liked when I was younger. You know, people knew my name was Rocco. I'm Italian. You know, they would, oh, you're Italian, and then they would call me, hey, the Italian Stallion. And I never thought that was a good nickname. I was like, what is that? What? I'm not a horse. What is this? And I never. But I didn't see the Rocky movies until way later in life. And then when I saw that, I was like, oh, it's cool.
Well, I'm pretty sure Sylvester Stallone started as a porn actor, and his porno was called The Italian Stallion.
Is that really what it was?
Yeah.
Well, I should have been doubly impressed. And people would say, oh, Rocco, like Rocco Siffredi, another porn thing. I should have been proud of that too. Should I have? I don't know.
All the greatest pornography performers are Italian. So you come from a long line of porn gods.
Well,
Porn gods.
Thank you.
And now you've made a foot fetish video, so you joined the ranks.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
You fulfilled your destiny.
I didn't even realize.
That's right.
Wow. I'm having a pretty good week.
This is the after show, everybody. I don't know how long we're going to go for. I want to take some calls. This is what I want to know from everybody out there tonight. And I'm just making this decision. I haven't run this by anybody.
Uh-oh.
Where you live, where you come from, what is the best thing about where you live? What is the worst thing about where you live? I'm fascinated by stereotypes and what people assume when they hear, like, oh, you're from San Diego? Oh, you're from America? Oh, I heard it's like this. And I want to get the truth. What's it really like? You live there. Tell us what it's like. We live in San Diego. People think like, oh, I bet you're at the beach every day. No, I'm not at the beach every day, but I could go to the beach every day if I wanted to, because the weather here is really nice. That's probably the best thing about living in San Diego.
Yeah.
It's always a fucking nice ass day outside. I would say 85 to 90% of the year, you got nice ass days. Weather's great. Mexican food, awesome.
Yeah.
The two best things about living here. Worst thing about living here in San Diego, I'm just going to say for myself, fucking rent is really high.
Yeah, I was going to say costs.
Rent's really
Cost is the
high.
worst.
And there's a lot of people living in their cars. Like everywhere you go, there's just homeless people. We got the fourth highest homeless population in America. I bet you didn't know that.
That's because the fucking weather's so good.
That's they go hand in hand, yin and yang. That's the worst thing about living here, in my opinion. The cost of houses.
Yeah, it's no Silicon Valley, but it's fucking getting there.
Yeah. But I want to know if you're from Podunk, Indiana, what's the best thing about living there? What's the worst thing about living there? Let us know. Call us up tonight. We can talk about other stuff, but have your answer ready.
That's so funny because I was just talking to Sean about that.
What?
This morning we were driving through Utah at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
to go to
I think Utah's beautiful.
Well, we were driving through large stretches of nothing except for just mountains.
Yeah.
And it was just as the sun was coming up, and it was like, fuck. I'm like, I mean, this is like near tear
Humbled
shit.
before God.
It was
God's
just
country.
like,
Now you know why they're so religious out there.
And but I said to him in the car, I'm like, I don't ever really want to leave California personally. I really like San Diego. I'm close to LA if I want to go there, but I can leave when I want, whatever. I mean, cost is a factor, but I love California. I really would like to stay. However, man, you got to see the rest of the US. You know what I mean? Like I think I will say a lot of people here get caught in the California bubble and they think of everything in the same context as California. But man, you go out there and it's like, this is not the same fucking world at all.
There's a couple great nuggets and then a lot of bullshit. We go to Texas. People are great.
Yeah.
Landscape can suck the fat one.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But I really like going to Texas because it is there's so much different culture there, and I really like that. And that's just what I mean. I mean, every place I go, there's something
Barbecue
different.
in Texas was great.
Yeah, there's something different to offer.
The horizon was bullshit.
Yeah, I that actually really bothers me. Yeah,
We got
where you
deserts
look
here.
and it's like I could see everything for miles. I miss hills. What happened to hills?
Yeah.
And there have been some cities where I just go, this place fucking sucks, and I didn't get anything out of it. But in general, go see. I love Boston, but in general, go see other places. Don't just be caught in your bubble. That's all.
I like the people in Boston, but I find, and maybe it's because I haven't spent enough time there, whenever I go, it's for a convention, and we're way off at the fucking outskirts at the convention center. That's it.
Yeah.
But I just don't know what to do with myself in Boston. Like, all right, we got the evening off. What are we going to do? I don't know.
You know what, Derek?
Let's go back to the hotel and
it really is
get
that
on
the
the
area
laptop.
the area that convention is in is very secluded. It's downtown by the water. It's kind of secluded from everything.
Yeah.
But this last trip, I had to go into other parts of the city I had to go to a bank at one point. I had to just run to different things, and it doesn't sound that great.
Nightlife.
When I went there during the day, I got Uber dropped me off at this bank, and it was like, what the fuck? They dropped me off at when was this built? It looked like the oldest building I'd ever seen. And I walked into it and it was like untouched by time. And it was like, this was like the first savings bank that they built in 18 something. They needed a savings bank.
New
and they put this
England's
right here.
savings and
So-
loan.
Everything I've looked up, like what's there to do in Boston? It's like you can go on the history walk. You can go on the Patriot tour. And that's cool.
And after I went to that bank, which it was a functioning bank, but it just looked so it was a museum. They were like, I commented on it that I liked it, and they were like, all the cannons that they used way back when are like right down there. And so then I just went on a walk down there. I'm like, everyone else is setting up the booth right now. I should probably leave, but
You're looking at cannons.
But you know what I mean. But there is a lot of cool stuff if you look.
I drove the U-Haul once to go pick up some of our merchandise, and I got to see some cool snow-covered graveyards, and I appreciate that it's old. But, I'm just saying, in 2019, what do they got going on?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like they had a lot of good stuff going on a couple hundred years ago. What happened? Where did they go wrong? But let's take some calls here. Oh, wait, I got the mouse right here. Is that cool? We want to talk to some,
I'd love to talk to some
peeps.
internet soldiers out
Talk
there.
to some Mega64nicators.
Oh, you know what? Why don't we open this PO box thing? Can
Okay.
we? Let's let everyone know to call in, and as we accumulate some calls, we'll
This is it says to Rocco and Garrett. Mega64.
We have internet soldiers, but some people, they don't want to be violent. You want to make love, not war. So if you're not an internet soldier, you can also call yourself a Mega64nicator.
That's
there you
another
go.
good.
That's also acceptable.
You can.
We got the
You're permitted.
Mega6Tafarian tribe too is always out there.
God, hit the button.
No, that's been a go-to on the Poorly Played stream for a couple of years now.
Well, I wasn't aware that you were making such bold
What?
statements.
Praise to Jah? You weren't aware of
Dude.
what?
You're canceled. All right, what's that package?
If you want to send us stuff at our PO box, Mega64 PO box 713090, Santee, California 92072. This is addressed to me and Garrett from Braden. She's sent stuff in a couple times.
Thanks, Braden.
But you've called her a he every time.
Well, the name.
So we're gonna
probably
keep the
got me.
tradition.
But you gave me the pronoun right out the gate, so
So there you have it.
I'm on top of things today.
Okay. And this says, oh, it's actually about that. Garrett, please read this. I'm Braden, 24F Nashville. I wanted you to know that I'm a girl with a boy name.
ASL. She just gave me an age, sex, and location in the opening letter.
So there you go.
Well, thank you, Braden. I'm
think
glad that's been cleared up.
And then
I've been worried.
I think this is a shirt. This is a double X, so I think I know who this is for.
Nice.
So Kevin's going to take this in a minute. But
What is it?
It's from the Disney internships program. This is like a rare shirt you
What?
can only get cast members can get.
That's so cool.
Disney internships. So I'm going to wear this and let everyone know
What's the
about
front
my
say?
internship.
Derek, Isn't that cool? We get to share
Starlit
that.
Splash. It was I think this was an event that they did for cast members.
Rocco and I get to
Garrett-
share. Rocco and I get to share that shirt.
To answer your question,
That's cool.
Garrett, is that cool? I don't believe in stolen valor. I think that people should be authentic and represent themselves authentically and not pretend that they accomplished something when they
Who's
really
pretending?
didn't. So,
Nobody's pretending.
Yeah, who earned the internship shirt?
yeah. How was your internship, Rocco?
Godlike.
Did you work on anything
Godlike.
cool?
Yeah.
Do you want it like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or
I want it Monday through Sunday.
I'll sleep in it. I mean, I could sleep in a 2X.
Good off my cold dead body.
It says Rocco and Garrett on the package.
Yeah, the note, the correction was for you. The
think
clothing was for me.
I think she meant to let us share that.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, if you want to send stuff in, Mega64 PO Box 713090,
It's a funny note.
Santee, California at 92072. Okay.
All right, let's talk to somebody new, somebody we've never talked to before. How about Weirdo?
Now you're just being insulting. Oh,
Let's
that's their
hear
name.
from a weirdo.
Weirdo Lamb.
I don't think their mic's on.
Turn your microphone on, Weirdo. Hey,
Weirdo Slam. Hi.
Weirdo Slam. Have we talked to you before?
No, never.
Weirdo Slam. It sounds like a killer, like Street Fighter move.
Oh, it's daytime where you are. Where the hell are you
No,
calling us from?
it's actually getting sundown. It's like I'm in Long Beach, California, in the same time zone, 7:35.
Oh, what? Is it still light outside?
Is it daylight outside?
It's totally dark in here, so we thought it was dark.
I thought it was
I mean,
nighttime.
I can put my
Yeah, we need to
just the
believe.
lighting in my
All right, this guy's a bullshitter.
Looks like Pico Rivera.
This guy's calling us from like Eastern Ukraine, fucking Russian influencer here.
Oh,
Russian
he's a-
hacker.
he's a Russian
Well,
bot.
let's. Did you have a comment or a question? Maybe we'll test
Well,
them
you're
off
from
this.
Long Beach. What is the best thing about living in Long Beach?
The best thing is our bus system here is like way better than like anything else in like LA County or OC County. The whole
Did he say
system.
bus
The
system?
S-rank bus system.
Oh, I thought he said blood system.
I wasn't expecting that. Well, if the buses are the best thing about living in Long Beach, I can't wait to hear what the worst thing is.
A lot of gentrification, as you can guess. A lot of tech bros are coming over here.
Oh, those
Jacking
tech
and
bros.
like the landlords are much more willing to like cater to them and them only, and the city government. It's a whole mess. Right
I have a feeling that literally everybody's answer is going to be the rent is too fucking high.
yeah, that's gonna be
Wasn't there a candidate who ran on his whole platform
The rent
was the
is
rent's
too
too
damn
fucking
high.
high platform?
Yeah, I
It
think,
was
well, maybe
2012,
Mayor of New York or
right
something.
at- right
It
during
was,
October.
yeah.
I think we're going to reveal some deep-seated problems with America's rent situation. Okay, well, Weirdo Slam, love the name.
Thank you.
What did you want to talk about tonight? Well, no, Weirdo Slam, over here.
Well, we're in
yo,
the-
what were you, dude?
Don't
Yo.
get distracted back
Oh,
there.
he's just getting
I just
comfortable.
wanted-
Hey, Ade, come on. Oh,
Maybe put something a little bit more comfortable on.
Um,
You're
and
so
also,
far away from your
I
microphone.
just bought the dumbass quote shirt like just like a half an hour.
Oh
ago.
my gosh, you did it. All right, well, you're already. Hey,
We
feel-
got one sale.
I feel
slowly
sorry
but
for you.
surely, I'm doing it.
Okay, I was gonna ask you guys. I don't know why this was in my brain the whole day, but I was thinking about video game advertising campaigns.
Okay.
Like there's definitely what
We're talking to
what-
the experts because
Yeah.
we make a lot.
Yeah. What would you guys? Yeah, especially. What would you guys think is like your favorite video game ad campaign of all time?
That
I have a specific answer.
in
for this.
general, or like one that we worked on.
I mean, in general.
Okay, in general.
The answer to both is the same.
Fees are back. No. What would?
I got mine.
What is it, Garrett?
It's a print ad from Europe for Resident Evil 2.
Okay.
And it was just a white bathtub filled with blood. In like
I remember that, I
in
think.
like there's like blood stains all over the white tile of the room and like a handprint, I think maybe like coming down the side of the bathtub, like the porcelain. But it was such a jarring and shocking image that was holy shit, Resident Evil 2. I mean, it kind of was related. There were zombies in the bathtubs in the first Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
But just that print ad image, I've never gotten out of my head. It's always been my favorite piece of advertising for a video game. Yeah.
For me, I think it might have to be, even though people figured it out quick, it was still fun, the Phantom Pain. The Phantom Pain, when we got a trailer for this game called The Phantom Pain, and it's like, what is this? And people are like, dude, I think this is Metal Gear. You got to be kidding me. There's what? And then people found like, oh, look, the indentations in the logo spell Metal Gear Solid 5. And it was like, oh my God. Even though we figured it out quick, the Moby Dick Studios thing, all that stuff was so fun.
Joaquin Mogren.
So I would say that, or actually somebody mentioned in the chat too, also PT.
That's mine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's yours, Kev?
I would count those.
I'm gonna go old school Mario 3.
Oh,
all the monks all over the world. Like, oh,
I was thinking about this.
Oh, it's like, what the fuck is this? It pulls out it's Mario, Cult of Mario. I was a little child when that came out, and that kind of was a mind-blowing moment for me.
30.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, you might actually, Derek. Are you blurring them together? Because I thought it was people coming out in like graduation robes, like Mario, and then it pulled out and it was a giant Mario.
Yeah, what am I?
You might be thinking of Mario Monk's Flame
No,
War Theater.
I think you're thinking of one of the Super Mario Advance games, one of the first ones when they first released the GBA.
Whatever the Mario 3 trailer was, yeah, they do pull out to the whole world.
Yeah,
and you see Mario.
That was the other thing. That was like the other thing in my mind when this got brought up. I really liked that.
You know what's funny is we do a lot of video game advertisements, and I feel like we are very experienced in the culture of video games, and I always want to knock it out of the park. Like, yeah, let's do something crazy. And I feel like more times than not, people are like, nah, just do your like low budget, like just go like fuck with people. And it's like, okay, give us that $1 million budget. I'll show you Mario taking over the world, Mega64 style. But we do a lot with a little, so
I would say my favorite one of all time is like the PS2 launch ads with David Lynch directing those.
Oh yeah, those were cool.
Those like the just seeing like a duck man just like welcome to my third place, and then this is
that I don't remember.
PlayStation 2.
I think he's going crazy.
I'm getting freaked out.
I think he made that.
David Lynch, man. You gotta take it up with him. I'm just a
No, this is
Can you scroll this back?
this is
over
a
here?
dark twist of horror.
Thank you. All right, I appreciate the
Talking
call, Weirdo
ducks?
Slam. You lived up to the name. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
I
think he made that up.
Yeah, I can't recall
A duck man talking. I think he's
No.
on LSD.
What is this? Bukkake Star.
That's the way they do it in Long
Bukkake
Beach.
style.
All right, I appreciate the call, Weirdo Slam.
Oh,
Yo,
holy
what's up?
crap. I'm
You're on.
Yo, where are you? You at the doctor's office?
You're on, bro.
at the doctor's office. I'm actually here in Long Beach. I'm a tech bro in Long Beach.
No, you're
Rent
not.
a small apartment
That
here.
was the last.
Are you
guy.
really from Long
Yeah.
Beach?
No, I wish. That would be a great foil to the last
Where
guy,
are
right?
you? Are you calling us from the west coast of America, where the sun is still up?
Ventura, California.
Holy
Okay.
shit! What's the best thing
Are
about
you-
living in Ventura, California?
The people. They're great.
Good peeps out there?
That's number one.
What did I miss
Yeah.
something?
Brian didn't.
My wife's putting me on her Instagram story. What did you miss? What are you
What's the
talking
worst thing about living in Ventura, California? Don't say the
about? You
rent.
said, well, if I can't say the rent, there's not a lot to do, like at night. It's a pretty small town,
Oh, okay.
so
Yeah.
all right.
yeah.
Not a great answer.
You guys caught me by surprise. The Twitch
Well,
stream
you
was
called
like,
us. I don't know
Yeah,
if
you
you were
called
aware.
in. Don't tell us we tricked you.
hey, here's my question.
All right.
I've been watching this Pro Jared thing. Have you guys heard of this Pro Jared character?
I've heard of him.
Yeah. Why are you watching that?
That
Well,
was
that's a
last
good-
week's news.
Is that last week?
It was. Yeah.
We've moved on. I'm
Okay.
on to,
Going on 2 weeks now.
yeah.
That and James
I don't know
James Charles.
Oh.
There's all this YouTube drama happening,
Yeah.
and I'm wondering.
Oh yeah.
Who's James?
I get a
It's another
James
blogger.
Charles, like I don't know if it's is he a makeup YouTuber?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard about that guy. I don't know what
Yeah.
the deal is because I don't really give a
No,
shit
I
about YouTubers.
I was just gonna say that has been like fucking white noise to me. Every day it's James Charles is mad at Jeffrey and he's got receipts. And I don't
See, we're not on the
What
makeup.
the fuck is this?
We don't know
Like, I
who
don't
Jeffree
care.
Star or James Charles
God.
is.
I could,
We're not
uh,
on the makeup YouTube.
Let me tell you a story. We go to conventions all over the country, and inevitably, everywhere we go, somebody will come up and be like, yo, you're on YouTube, so you know all the behind the scenes YouTube drama. I don't know anything about YouTube
Yeah,
drama,
we're-
nor do I care.
We're in our
honestly.
studio. We're in our studio making a full size robot out of cardboard. Like,
Yeah.
we don't have time for.
We just like
we
make,
don't have time for. Oh, Jeffrey's got receipts.
we just make videos.
Jeffrey's
and, like,
he's not. And Tati is canceled. Tati's can't. They just Rocco. They just canceled Tati.
I don't fucking follow Brangelina and what's going on in Us Weekly, and I don't care about YouTube drama. That's just me. Yeah, no.
They just canceled Tati like a fucking just it bounced like a cantaloupe.
Brangelina, you remember them? A decade ago? It was Brad Pitt and Angelina. Anyways, sorry.
I do
So,
remember.
what about Pro Jared?
Oh, I don't want to get into it. I was just curious if you guys got a kick out of it the way I do, and it sounds like you don't. Sounds like it's a white noise thing.
What do you
whenever
get a kick? Why do you get a kick out of it?
There's something about seeing someone go from like 100 miles an hour to like negative 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'd
in,
give it-
like-
I'd-
Was
Hey,
Pro
hey,
Jared
100
going
miles an
100
hour.
miles an
Yeah,
hour?
hit the brakes there, Turbo.
This guy's fucking
Maybe 75.
rocket ship rising star, the most famous fucking man on earth, Pro Jared.
Well, yeah, no subscribers.
You got the Schadenfreude. You like seeing a king fall from his throne.
King Jared.
It's a human condition, I suppose.
I guess for me, it's kind of like I see people just kind of looking at people's lives like it's like video game storylines, and I'm just like, don't care to.
yeah, exactly. It's sort of like the cringe compilation.
Yeah. You know, people I feel like get personally involved. I saw so many people who
Yeah.
were like really emotionally like thrown into turmoil over the Pro Jared thing. And I just feel like you don't know any of these people.
Yeah.
Like, go on with your life. Go to fucking work or something. I don't know. Like talk about
always-
drama amongst your own friends group. It'd probably be more personally relevant.
But it is funny. I will say it is funny. I did not realize because people kept bringing up that character we did, Johnny Nutmeg.
Oh, yeah.
People recently keep going, was Johnny Nutmeg coming back? And I kept thinking like, oh, it's because we did a video that was a kind of spoofing all the YouTube drama, that we did. I totally forgot that video ended with, all right, our next episode's going to be about Pro Jared.
Really?
Oh, there's a.
That's the ending of that
Oh,
video.
really? It's a
Like
reference.
why? And that was just off the cuff.
And that was another YouTuber who got
I
in trouble.
never knew that, and I never knew that,
Nutmeg.
and that was just a gag, and yet little did we know that was like the next big YouTube drama thing. So
Dude, you foresaw
once again,
it.
we've predicted so much.
We are so prophetic.
What is that? How are we this good?
It's the universe.
How are we this good? That's our new tagline. Mega64. How are we this good?
Why,
and it's us just going.
Here's the drama. Why does Pro Jared have so many fucking subscribers when we don't? Everybody who's unsubscribing to Pro Jared, they
Yeah.
should subscribe to us.
Good idea,
exactly.
Derek.
Let's start that campaign. We
Yeah.
deserve it.
Ooh, somebody in the chat said Harrison Ford is next. I didn't want to say that because I know. I just feel like we had all those gags in our video about how gruesomely he died. And that, I mean, the fake newspaper we made is hanging literally right outside this door.
Oh, yeah.
And I know it's going to happen, and it's going to be just like what we wrote in that paper because we're that good. And that's why I didn't want to acknowledge it, but I just did. He's dead. No Indy 5. Hey, guys, sorry.
Spoiler.
Hey, everyone, sorry. No Indy 5.
Who would you like to see fall next from their YouTube throne, Bukkake style?
Yeah, who's like a big YouTuber that needs to come down a notch?
Jack Black.
Oh, Jablinski?
No,
What's
he's
his fucking name?
he's in the fold. You know, he had a Mega64 indicator on his latest episode of Jablinski Gaming.
Yeah,
did?
there was. Yeah, he went to round 1 and challenged someone to like a DDR off,
Really?
and the
Wearing a
person he
Mega
challenged, he
64
just found someone they were wearing the snapback.
No.
So that hat
that's
is in
awesome.
every shot with Jack Black in it. It was really
That's
cool.
really
Wish the
cool,
hat
yeah.
said Mega64 in English. Would have helped.
But man, but the Japanese crowd, we got him.
We got him,
Yeah.
though.
All right. Thanks for your call, man.
Of course. See you guys. Big fan.
Thanks for calling.
Steve,
Steve?
Steam, you guys.
Steve, you
Steve,
guys.
you guys.
He
What
was
does that
talking to his
mean?
wife, Steve. He
He's
said,
gonna
Steve,
steam
you
us.
guys.
How about we talk to going for new people? My eyes are going bad. This is a bunch of bullshit. Whatever this name is. Hey, what's your name?
Christ.
How do you pronounce your name?
Smith McBacon. It's Jacob.
Yeah, you were right.
Call me Jacob.
Smith McBacon.
Yeah, you were right,
Oh
Derek.
my
Yeah,
god!
that's-
What the hell?
Bunch
You
of
into
bullshit.
Deadpool?
No, actually, no.
What is the?
It's okay if you are.
What's the genesis of the name Smith McBacon?
Oh Christ.
Hey, you came
All
up
right,
with it.
Todd Futters, your time to explain.
His favorite item at McDonald's.
It was ages
Secret
ago. My old username was JakeOwns55, and I decided that was too childish.
So you went with Smith McBacon.
So I was in middle school, but this is my name.
I get it.
You know what? You should go back to Jake Owens 55. I like that one.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? That now has gone around the world to that. Now that's a great screen name. Jake
Yeah.
owns
Yeah,
55.
yeah.
I love that. It's just like
Crazy.
Sean had an AOL instant messenger name, Cool Guy Sean. Yeah. And then he got rid of it because it was lame. But it's like, but if he had it now, it's just lame enough to be great.
Cool
You
guy
go back
Sean.
to it.
Cool Guy Sean.
All right. Best and worst thing about where you live in 30
So-
seconds. Go.
I live in Salem, Oregon. Traffic's not terrible, I guess. I can drive downtown. It's not a pain in the ass.
Okay.
I live pretty close to downtown too, which is cool. Worst thing, homeless population. Always jaywalking across the street, and I nearly hit people on my way to
Oh,
work.
I thought he was going to say the
Suck.
chiropractors in his town
Dang.
were the worst thing.
That'll do it.
Yeah. But no, homeless. Okay, we're with
right.
you on that one.
Have they ever thought about getting a home?
Yeah. It's like they don't even want one. It's fucking annoying.
Do the
Right.
soldiers ever think about going home?
All right. So, Jake Owens, McBacon, what do you want to talk to us? You're wearing a name tag, I see. McDonald's
Yeah.
name tag.
Am I reversed on your end?
No, you're all straight and
No,
narrow.
we see it. We just can't read it.
It says Mega Thrust fuck ass.
Wow. Okay.
Okay,
That's
this
the
is-
best
this
screen
guy's
name
sick.
so far tonight. We should have led with that.
Why would you write
Yeah.
that on the name tag?
Yeah. What you want people to call you that?
Mega fuck stream ass.
Yeah,
What was it?
Mega shit piss.
No,
fuck.
I had this whole bit. Like I had these sunglasses.
Do the bit.
Yeah,
Wait,
let's
wait,
do
wait,
the
wait.
bit.
Don't explain it. Just do it.
Do the
time.
bit.
Go
No,
ahead.
the whole bit was like
No,
come
no, no,
out
no, no,
wearing-
no, no.
Just do
Don't
it. Just do
explain
it.
it. Just do the bit.
Go.
Here's the bit. Ladies and
3,
gentlemen, the bit.
2,
Here.
1.
Curtains
No,
up. Do the bit.
The bit was I just
No,
I just-
come on.
Just
Do it.
looking
Just
at
do
the-
it. Do the skit.
Yes, and.
Do the skit.
Do the bit.
Please.
The glasses
Was it like
are
a-
on.
was it like
Three,
a
two,
skit?
one.
Here
Go
we
ahead.
3,
Go.
2, 1. Skit.
All right. I'm coming up with something.
What? No, you had a bit
He
prepared.
had a bit prepared.
Put the glasses
Do the
back
skit.
on and do your bit.
The phone's
skit.
ringing. We're picking up now. Hello.
Can I use this chair?
Hi, you're on with us. Okay, we got a laughing stock this time, boys.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Take your time. Take your time. It's all good.
Yeah. Take a minute. Get centered.
No, my heart's pounding out of my chest right now.
It's okay. That's
yeah, come
normal.
on.
That's normal,
Yeah.
dude. It's
that's,
totally fine.
That's the excitement
That's fear leaving your body.
before hitting the stage.
You're leaving my body.
Don't think about what we're gonna think. Just focus on your lines.
Yeah, you're doing great. Don't worry. Just take your time and get it right.
All right. Sup guys, Mega Thrust here. Doing my review of the new Mega64 movie. It's good. It's all right. 3 out of 10. It wasn't very good, I know.
Well,
Wait, our DVD
I
wasn't
love
very
that.
good?
I love
or-
that.
all right.
Wait, is this still the?
All right. Real criticism.
I don't know if he's the bits over.
That was really awful. And
I know.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
that was.
Why did you do that?
I can't
Well,
believe.
you know, and he's calling in.
only
and
gave
he's-
us a 3?
He's calling in to tell us this box set we worked on is terrible. It's
He
just
gave it a
kind
3.
of
No, I want to be real with you. The bits over. Bits over. Name tag's coming off. Bits over.
But there was just this reality behind it, you know, and I just can't help but shake
We
it.
could kind of
Like,
tell you meant it.
if you hadn't done that, I wouldn't be thinking about it, but you did, and
Yeah,
now it's
there's no
it's in
coming
the
back
air.
from
Yeah,
that.
there's
well,
kinda no
and to
coming
be
back.
honest, it was kind of just, you know, no really spikes, nothing interesting, no twists, no turns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
we
was
know
just-
the box set's bad. Like we
middle
already
of the
knew,
road
so that
bit.
wasn't really. We didn't learn anything.
I
you
mean,
know?
it's debatable if that's even a bit or not. It's just you put glasses on
just
and
felt
reviewed
like
our
a way to-
DVD.
a way to
and said it was
insult,
3 out of
just,
10.
bad night. Anyway,
kind of giggled through most of it too.
It was a little bit embarrassing.
yeah. Why'd you do it?
Yeah, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
But all right, we'll forgive you. We'll pretend like that didn't happen.
We'll wipe this clean slate.
You know, you can
Clean
make
slate.
up. You can make up for it. Why don't you just hang up on yourself?
No.
No.
We'll
Oh,
hang
no?
up on you when we're done.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
How about this?
Just gonna flush the whole thing.
Because you did, you know, you went through all the arduous tasks and processes here. Why don't tell you what? You can ask any question you want.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Go ahead. What do you want to talk about?
AMA.
Did you have anything you wanted to talk
It's
about
like
tonight?
it's like the Dragon Balls. You get one
I do.
question.
I do have a
General.
question. I do have a question that
Okay.
I want to ask you guys. Let's say you guys given crap ton of money.
Okay.
You can make
Nice.
any game. You get to make the Mega64 video game. Ooh,
Okay.
Okay.
What's that like?
Kojima's
is
developing
Mega
it.
64
Well, I'm speaking for myself.
Okay, yeah. I figured
This is
Rock
what
would say that.
Kojima's
Yeah.
developing it.
Okay.
The cutscenes are all us. It's about how we make our videos. It's about like, you know, we're out in public. We're trying to get like a really good skit going. Like, oh, let's get some funny reactions going over here. But it's done in that really serious Kojima style where it looks like Ground Zeroes and it's
Yeah.
really dark and it's like raining and we're like, you know, talking into our phones like, Sean, if you run through here in that costume, you're going to get a lot of funny reactions. What if I don't? The group is leaving. Move out. And it's all directed in that Kojima style and it's like
Yeah.
all one cut. It never cuts, you know, and it's just really intense.
I have
Some
a
new wave music playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Open world.
I legitimately have an idea for a Mega 64
Yeah,
video
you
game,
do.
and I'm
Oh,
debating
okay.
like, should I say it here on the podcast or should we try to develop it someday?
oh, maybe. Oh,
Haven't you talked about it before?
Yeah, I've like looked into getting it. Like, who could help us make this?
Yeah.
Should I just spill the beans? or
I don't
not?
know. Maybe you should if you were really
Hold on
moving
to
on that, I would hold on to it.
Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. People are telling me to hold on to the idea.
'Cause I listed something that will never happen, but Derek's might.
But you know, I'm not a video game developer. You know, maybe if I say it, people will be like, I can help you with that.
I thought you have talked about this on the podcast before, but
Have I?
maybe I'm.
Super Dracula.
That's what I might be thinking about. Super
I legitimately have so many ideas for video games that I think would be so great.
Yeah.
I have an idea for a video game that would win GDC.
Ooh,
I legitimately do. Because I know what GDC likes. They like all the artsy fartsy shit.
That's what they're into
That makes
now.
you think about stuff. I have a game of the year, you know, indie award.
Life is Stranger.
I'll tell you my idea for my ideas are so good. I don't want to
Yeah,
get them
hold
out.
on.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry everybody. Everybody here on the team is saying don't say it. So
I understand.
I wish
I would
Hey,
rather-
I wanna make it up to you guys for that bit earlier. I've got a glass of paint water here.
Okay, are you
I'll
trying to
drink.
clean a brush or what?
I
that's
just
okay.
I just
Save
saved
him.
him from
Good.
killing himself.
Yeah. Derek did the
that's
right thing.
there's probably
Derek did the
lead
right
in
thing.
that paint. I don't know what he was thinking.
How do you? Okay, real question. If anybody out there knows, let me know. How do you get a video game made when you don't know shit about programming or anything like that?
and we can't fund it in any way. Well, we
I've
could.
got so
Well, you know
many
what?
good ideas for video game, and I got the street cred. We've been doing this for 16 years. I know all the right people, but
Yeah.
Doesn't
What do you
stop
do?
doesn't stop half the industry from using Kickstarter. They don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck they're doing half
And
the time.
and what's cool about Kickstarter is every game on it that gets funded comes out
Always.
exactly the way people want.
100% always gets released.
See, if I just did a
On time,
Kickstarter,
too.
I just get a bunch of money, but then I still wouldn't know what to do with it. I need a company that says, we have all the skills, but we're fucking dead up here. We need somebody to be the brain.
Yeah.
If you have that company, email.
Gearbox.
I've been working on a game idea, and I don't know if I want to say much about it, but it's called Sacred Diamonds, and I think that we could. I don't know. It's got some crowdfunding ideas.
Self-fund.
So we'll think about it.
Get Tommy
about it
Tallarico
later.
on the music, though. If there's a Mega 64 game, I think
Yeah,
we owe
I
it
think
to
he should do the
Tommy
music.
Tallarico must score it.
Yep,
And
I agree.
fully do, full sound design, production, everything. He's in charge.
I'm
Design,
busy here editing videos and doing Heart Slayers. I'm not getting a game made, but it doesn't stop me from
Dude,
thinking about
dream
it.
big.
Yeah, someday.
Some people are saying, what about Aquabat's score? Like Aquabat's song. We've talked about this at one point,
Oh, yeah?
but we did hire them at one point to make a song for Mega 64 because in what I wanted to do way back in the day, version 2 was we worked so hard on version 2, all the episodes, and I wrote the last episode and I thought what would be the most fucking exciting way to end it? Like you end it on this note. And then we talked about it and it was let's have the Aquabats do an original song. And the DVD ends on that, like a Mega 64 song by the Aquabats. And so we actually paid them. We paid them way back when, just and they gave us an instrumental as they were working on it. And basically they worked on it forever and ever. And it was just we're not going to finish that. It was I think we probably have a lot of other shit to do. It was okay, fairly.
It's hard to work on somebody else's idea.
Yeah, it was just kind of
about it.
Yeah. And so this is not a knock on them at all. It was totally just it was kind of a half-baked idea. Make a song about Mega 64. And they're like, well, okay, So after a while, it was yeah, what more can we do with it? But I do have an instrumental still. I don't know if I played that.
It's not on anything? You didn't
I don't
eventually
know.
use that in version 3
I don't
or
know
anything?
if we've used it in anything.
Huh.
I should do my GDC award-winning game, and then I'll get street cred, and then we can start doing the Mega 64 game next. That's my plan, everybody.
All right, there it is.
The blockbuster out the gate, then.
And what's great about the indie games at GDC is they don't have to be very good.
Yeah, there you go.
They just got to be weird.
They have to have a good concept.
And we could say
Exactly.
this. They don't invite us anymore.
They just have to have a good concept. I'm not insulting them.
we'd
I'm
be
just
honest.
Not at all.
stating the facts.
That was my favorite part of GDC was just playing all the crazy concept indie games that were out on the floor. I loved that. And also seeing the nominees of the nominated indie games because half of them I hadn't heard of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then and then I'd see them at the awards and I'd be like, what the hell is that? This dude is in a bucket?
When
or
I
something?
saw
What is this? And I
her
go play it.
story sweep the awards, that
Yeah.
opened up the floodgates for me because it
Yeah.
was this game is a fucking word search search engine.
Yeah.
But I played it,
Dude,
it was fun.
I still
wasn't a fan of that.
I love EnviroBear 2000.
You weren't a
Still
fan
love
of
it.
her story?
No.
I liked that it was so simple, but it was the strength of a new concept. It was
Yeah,
really
yeah.
inspiring
The
to me.
concept was cool. Yeah, you're right.
You
You're
know,
right.
they
Wasn't
give
my
you a,
thing,
a
but I
tiny
agree.
snippet of just a girl's interview, and you just have to listen closely and be like, huh, okay, what about that? And then you search, is no, that didn't bring up anything. What about
Yeah.
I searched this word? Oh, more files. And that was the whole game.
Yeah.
There's no score. You kind of decide when you've had enough of that game.
It definitely had its own voice in terms of what other game was like that,
Yeah.
So I agree. That was really cool. It wasn't ultimately my kind of game, but I appreciate that.
And my idea
I paid for it. I mean,
is
I- you know.
similar to that. It's not going to be the crazy. I'm not making Black Ops 10. It's going to be, something with just a cool concept. Be like, well, let's give this guy an award.
Mm-hmm.
So keep an eye out for Acosta Studios debut.
Oh, he's going solo.
You guys don't wanna
DCO.
help. Yeah, it's DCO. It should be
DCO Studios.
Damn.
DCO Studios. Let's talk to.
I will have to go in a minute. I'm sorry. I didn't realize
We'll end it.
It was 8. So I
That
don't know.
last bit took all the wind out of my sail.
I mean, yeah. Why would he do that?
I mean, you give us a 3 out of 10.
Bandetto. Bandetto.
Hey guys, how's it going?
I'm feeling
What's
fine.
up, dude?
Oh, good night, good night.
All right, all right.
All right, is he leaving?
Hey now, what can we do for you?
Hey, I'm just gonna be heading to San Francisco soon. I'm just wondering if you guys have any good places to check out. We're gonna be checking out Japantown and having a good time. Wondering if you know, have you guys been there or not?
Don't go to Pearl's Burgers.
Have
That's
we
all
been
I
to
can say.
Japantown? I've never been to Japantown, San Francisco. I've been to Chinatown,
Same
San
here.
Francisco.
I think same here.
I've
I don't know if I've been to
yeah,
Japan.
we've each been to Chinatown, but none of us have been to Japantown. And I've heard Japantown's pretty cool.
You know what? They got the Disney Family Museum in San Francisco and Golden
Yeah.
Gate Park. That place is worth checking out.
That place is
Oh.
awesome. Admission is not that much, and I mean, there is the review. I remember specifically going through there with Derek. It was my second time being there. Derek's first, and Derek went, "This place has too much shit in it. I'm calling it." And like you were like, "I need like 3 more days to be here," or something like that. And it was
Yeah.
just like, yeah, backhanded compliment. It really, there's a lot in there.
I don't
It's-
remember saying that, but I do. You're right. It's like the history of Walt Disney himself, and
Yeah.
then but here's another exhibit. Here's all the art from Mary Blair.
Yeah.
and then here's another exhibit. It's like this is like I need to come back. I can't see all this right now.
That museum has it's like everything he's ever done, and then all his animation stuff, and then it reaches a point where you go, cool. Well, it's probably going to be the exit here,
Yeah.
and then you turn the corner, and it's, oh no, here's when Walt Disney discovered Imagineering.
It goes
like,
beyond
parks.
just Walt Disney.
And you walk in there, and it's like, wait, there's a whole wing of this that's like Disneyland. It's like, oh my god,
And then
this
I
is
remember,
too big.
Then it starts talking about what it was like for the world when Walt Disney died. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's the whole.
I can't like.
Yeah.
This is so much more than I was prepared. Like I forgot where this started. How did we get here?
It had no effect on your life. Is
It's
that
like
the
when
answer?
you it's like when you read a
died?
book that's so long you forget the beginning of the book, and then it's like I don't. Who's this?
But the
who are we
first
talking about
time,
again?
the first time that I went there, I went with
the
I think
Dursleys?
Kevin and I both went. I think, and we just got there early in the day, and we were there until it fucking closed. Like pouring over everything, and it was like we were here the entire day. Like it's awesome. So check that out if you can.
Go check out Alcatraz. I like Alcatraz. I haven't
Yeah.
been there since I was 8 years old, but I have fond memories.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
time we've gone, we've never actually taken the like half a day to go.
Yeah,
because
because it kind of takes your full day.
Yeah.
and we never have it.
That I would say that cool circus arc or what do they call that? Penny
Oh,
arcade?
Yeah,
Museum.
Musée
Musée de
Mécanique or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Museum.
It's
Mécanique.
it's like it's a museum of old arcade games.
Yeah, like
And it's
100-year-old games.
It's right on the pier or the Fisherman's Wharf or whatever, and it's awesome.
It's cool.
Yeah.
That we've
I
spent a
always like
lot
going
of
there.
hours in there. Yeah.
they have one game that's very risque, and you may want to be careful. There's a game that they have. It has a bunch of cowboys sitting in a circle, and it says this might offend you. They put up a sign that says it might offend you.
Don't tell them what it is.
I'm not, but
only up to
but hey,
Not for stream.
heed their warning.
Yeah.
it could offend you.
It could.
Fuck Japantown. Skip that shit. Don't do
Oh, well,
it. Promise me
it's
right now
fun.
you won't go to Japantown. Promise
I've
me
been
you
there
won't
before.
go.
I can testify. I've got a short list of things that might sell you on it.
No, I don't want to hear it.
No weed
Yeah, no.
bullshit.
Promise me you won't
yeah.
go.
We want you to X-nay.
There's
on
no weed in California, so don't bother.
a panjay.
Be honorable. Be a person of your word.
Find the nuts.
Swear to me you won't go to Japantown.
Listen, I'm gonna smell the weed. It's gonna happen.
Wow.
All right.
Okay. we
Wow.
gotta-
Fucking drug addict.
Yeah,
All right.
wow.
Have fun. Have fun.
Have fun dying in the tenderloin.
Yeah.
Okay, bartender is
with
the
a needle
drug
in your
dealer.
arm.
Okay, straight edge for fucking life.
That's right. Asshole.
Well, Sean's not here. Kevin, when you upload this, put After Effects black X's on my hands.
Let's talk to one
Rip
more
this
person.
from YouTube and then put it through After Effects.
We're gonna talk. This is gonna be
No
the last person we
problem.
talk to.
I thought we were. Oh, okay. Save the
Tiny Vale.
best for last.
Yeah. Tiny Vale.
Hi.
Hello.
Did you drop the phone?
What?
Oh, nothing.
Has the phone been dropped?
No, it's safely secured.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I believe that.
Can we go widescreen, or you want to stick with vertical?
Is that any better?
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
It's up to you. I mean, I was just asking preference,
Oh.
but
Seeing a lot of alcohol in the background there.
I got a few rums. I got a few whiskey.
Bad
Nice.
Timing. Bad timing.
Nice. Alright, what else do you got? You got salt.
Lamp.
Salt, bitters, a
You got-
lamp.
bitters. Oh,
All right.
it's got a whole bar there.
It's a cart.
You big Jack Sparrow fan?
I dabble.
Dabbles. All right. Okay. Where are you from? What's the best thing about that place? What's the worst thing about that place?
I'm from Ventura.
What? Two Venturans?
We've already heard about Ventura. All right, we get it. Buses, Tech geeks. Strawberries.
Yeah.
All right, we'll skip that. We'll skip the introductory interview question here. What do you want to talk about?
I have a question for you. So,
Okay, something on your ceiling? Okay, good.
Sorry, what was your question?
it's more of like a kind of a thought experiment, I guess.
Okay.
A thought experiment?
Yeah, so bear with me, it's a little long. But
Okay.
so you're in downtown Chicago and you meet a wizard. And the wizard says that he can make you more attractive for a price. And as an example, he points to a random person on the street and says, I'm going to make him $1 more attractive. He does his thing. That person doesn't change physically,
this
but
a
you
riddle?
can't help but notice. What?
Oh, we just.
Oh, sorry. I was just mumbling to myself. Keep going.
I haven't heard it flow.
Go
Can't
ahead,
help but
sorry.
notice.
Can't help but notice that they've become sort of ostensibly more interesting. Like there's just something about them you can't quite put your finger on. It's just slightly better now.
Yeah.
So the trick is you can't pay the wizard in increments. So you can't give him $20, say that you're not satisfied, give another $20. You have to pay him in a lump sum. The question is, how much do you pay the wizard?
I'm gonna let Kevin field that one.
I beat that wizard's ass for 2 reasons.
Yeah.
One,
Okay.
insinuating that I'm not peak attractiveness, which
That's where I'm at.
Which I already fucking
I'm
know that
20.
I am.
I'm godlike.
Wizard.
You know, I'm
3
feeling
strikes
godlike.
at once. You just awoke the fucking dragon.
Yeah, release the Kraken.
What the fuck did you just say to me, wizard? You just awoke the dragon.
Is this what D&D is like?
Beat that wizard's ass.
I
2,
was thinking the same thing.
take all that money because that scam artist doesn't fucking deserve it anyways.
Yeah.
All right, we're
Oh, you're a wizard?
confiscating
Okay.
this. We're confiscating this money because you're a piece of shit, wizard.
Yeah, shit wizard.
You're
3.
duping dum-dums.
I give him an invoice because if you're making other people hotter, then you're detracting from my hotness. So
Yeah.
I'm billing you for that shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Pay
This is-
up.
you
Pay the
know,
piper.
we're living in a matrix here. Okay, you take some from me, you give it to somebody else, beating your ass for
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
That's the 3rd ass beating.
Wow.
And 4th, I'm taking that wand, I'm breaking it.
Shove it back where you found it. Guess
Yeah,
where that is.
Exactly.
Might be your asshole.
Yeah.
Put it in there sideways for good measure.
Not going to be mine. Going to be yours.
Took the words right out of my mouth. So does that answer your question?
So that's like a triple beatdown.
Yeah, quadruple.
You know what?
Plus a wand shoving.
What do you think of that? Is that what's that?
What?
It broke up. What did you say?
I think that's the worst answer that I've gotten.
Wow. Okay.
Come on. That's the only right
What did you
answer.
expect us to say? We love that wizard.
Oh yeah, here, take my credit card, wizard. I got low self-esteem.
You know how many-
fucking max me out
I don't
so
have
people
cash.
will like
You know
me.
how many quote unquote wizards try to get my credit card?
Yeah.
I don't have cash.
On a
What's
daily
this
basis?
guy? You want me to Venmo you?
Oh, the Chicago wizard is disappointed with my answer.
Wizard ain't got PayPal. Come on.
You just made me hate Chicago.
Yeah, I hate Chicago now. I'm ready to just be done with it.
That's fair.
Windy City, yeah, a bunch of they're breaking
Shitty
wind.
city.
Shitty city. Chi-town, my city. Fuck that.
I feel like you at least give the wizard $1. Like you've
least-
seen what $1 will do. You've seen the effects.
Yeah, but you
know
couldn't.
what
But
she just said.
you couldn't see the change. You just thought maybe
I would
inexplicably.
just yeah. I
that's
would just
because
think this
he
is so
told
stupid.
you.
I would just think this is such a dumb setup. I wish the wizard was dead.
I'd say,
and make
sir,
it happen.
back away from me with your robe, please.
I'd say this wizard belongs in a sewer. I need to get him there.
What do you have on under that robe, sir?
Yeah.
Why are your sleeves so
What's
droopy?
Merlin packing? You know.
What's that concealed carry staff?
Let's see the real
We,
one.
we ain't talking Fred Savage.
Damn.
All right. Well, I'd say thank you for this call,
That
but
was an interesting call. I will say.
Good thought experiment.
That is a rare call.
I feel insulted.
We did save the best for last.
All right. Thank you,
Yeah.
Tiny Veil. How
Thank
much
you.
would you pay the wizard?
Probably 25 to 50.
Okay.
All right.
No, I would
Not
just
enough
beat
to
him
break
up.
the bank, but enough to get me like Instagram influence status. You know?
Would you have to go
Yeah, see,
around?
I'm already there.
Would you have to hit up
I'm already
ATM or you keep that on you?
I feel like he probably can do something with my intention of giving him money.
She doesn't even know she has $50. All right. Thanks for the call.
Shouldn't be spending.
Thank you.
it.
Good night.
Thank you.
Okay.
We're gonna end it there.
Oh, you want to end it there? All right.
Oh, do you want to do another one?
Oh, no.
I'm ready.
I was gonna say I have to leave.
That's right.
So there it is.
Two
that was the
Ventura
ending.
calls.
Kevin,
Two.
what would you have done?
Kept my money.
Smart.
I'm saying, yeah, beat that
Kevin
wizard's
knows.
ass.
Kevin knows the same thing too. He can't get any hotter.
I'm maxed
Guys,
out.
we're on camera for a reason. Okay, we know where we stand. We're all tens.
You asked the wrong fucking dude, wizard.
Mega
Yeah.
64 didn't pick themselves to be on camera, you know.
Wizard barked up the wrong tree, motherfucker.
That's right.
This happens for a reason.
Go back to Lancelot, bitch.